on the last Trials and Tribulations. My name is Phoenix and I'm pointing at you. In case you missed anything, I'm gonna fill you in on this case. I continued to talk to Bikini to get more information. Then I was greeted to a dead end in the form of Cyclops. Dusky Bridge was repaired in time for Franzi and I to make it across, only for us to come across yet another dead end.
I've never seen a lock like this before.
My fate's not on this side of Dusky Bridge.
Where is Maya? And why is her name written in blood? The investigation continues on Trials and Tribulations next! Maya... So these letters are written in blood?
Yeah. What's worse is it's the victim's blood.
Huh? This is Mr. Nim's blood.
We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal.
Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down.
You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer. The result of my own special Gumshoe investigation, trademark.
Really? Do tell.
Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Yeah, I'm smart.
Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elisa Nim wrote these letters herself in her own blood.
You must be joking! That's impossible!
From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elisa Nim's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal.
What?! So Mr. Nim was killed here.
However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now.
Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see?
What do you think, Miss Von Coma?
Surely a special Gumshoe investigation could reveal the answer, no?
But wait a sec. The bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder had taken place, right?
Sorry, but that's not an option, pal.
Why not?
How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible because the Dusky Bridge was completely burned out.
I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal.
I can't think of a counter-argument to that.
I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here.
If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Hopefully I don't forget that later. I wish I had a notebook with me. In the meantime, time to look for some more evidence. A little lantern, a little statue.
It's a certainly quaint little garden. Oh! What is this huge bowl here for?
Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it?
Everything else is completely frozen over. But the ice in this bowl has been broken.
That's true. I wonder if this has any impact on the case.
I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy.
Well, that solves our mystery.
Shut next time you're sleepy, you need only come to me. Got it?
Hey, what in the world is that? Either there's a charm or something poking out from the snow. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it, too.
Apparently, it belonged to the victim.
To Mr. Elisa Nim?
Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly.
This means that this charm definitely belonged to Mr. Nim. This could be a really vital piece of evidence. Especially with a certain person, Cyclops. Bikini. Oh man, my cough's acting up real bad. Well, see you later, Gumshoe. We're going elsewhere now. Come on, Franzi.
Phoenix Wright, where are we going?
Hi, Maya. Bye, Maya.
You're leading me in circles, you understand that?
I sort of have to talk to people anyway. It's not like I'm butting into anyone's business. Hey, wait, butts, Larry! Looks like no one's here. Larry! Larisse! Damn it. I was sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later.
It was foolish of you to think he was here. Let's go.
Alright, Franzi. How about we go back to the entrance?
It seems you have a visitor.
Mr. Wright!
Iris! I'm really glad to see you.
Godot managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency.
Not him again.
Never mind him. We've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later?
Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright.
What do you mean you'll see me later? Hey, wait a minute! Hold it! Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys!
Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us.
Wait, what?
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position.
What do you mean by a delicate position?
This isn't simply a rescue operation, Wright. It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere.
Come on, Edgeworth.
If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, Wright.
But it's Maya!
Mr. Wright! All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct?
Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright.
From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us.
No, what the hell are you doing? You're making a big mistake, Edgeworth! Listen to me! Damn it!
This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention?
Dad, she's right. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. That moping face doesn't suit you.
No, we're right. Bikini. Main hall now. Sister Bikini looks like she shrunk some since I last saw her.
Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini?
My. Hello, you two. How are you doing?
From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down.
Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by Tall, Dark, and Smexy.
Is she talking about Edgeworth?
It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk to her at all. Oh dear. It's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her?
Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain.
Oh, well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see.
Huh? Me? Yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular!
You two are the only ones who have said that to me!
I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shield to a shrew.
Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright?
Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break that psych lock of hers. Time for her to feel the power of Magatama, motherfucker! Take that! Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise de Nim had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity.
What on earth are you talking about? Mystic Elise was an author. Just an author of picture books.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions?
Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss de Nim's true identity. And that piece of evidence is this charm. Take that! Miss de Nim had this charm with her at all times.
Where did you?
This isn't some cheap good luck charm either.
Then what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean?
It's a talisman, is it? Interesting.
Curse your big mouth, Bikini!
Oh yeah, I'm onto you. This thing speaks volumes about who Miss de Nim really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss de Nim's true identity. And that item is... fuck. The cane. No, not the hood. Not the scroll. Wait, the scroll. Maya told me something about that crest on that scroll. Take that! The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment.
Gravy? The fuck?
But this scroll shows the master of the Karain channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her. This crest is reserved for the master of Karain.
Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
The new master, Maya Fey, told me.
What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Fey?
Daughter? Yes.
Are you sure?
Abso-positively. In fact, since her first daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor.
Mystic Misty! Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her in 17 years. That's when she disappeared.
What is the significance of this talisman, sister?
The Karain talisman? It's the symbol of the Master of Karain. The bearer must carry it with them always, until their death.
Until their deaths?
So Elise de Nim was really Maya's mother, huh?
She was Misty Fey, the master of the Karain channeling technique.
The truth comes out at last. Looks like we're making some headway here.
Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now?
Because something happened that called her out of hiding.
What happened?
Well...
What's happening?
It can't be.
Earthquake! Oh my goodness! The inner temple! This kind of tremor might...
The inner temple?
The sacred cavern in the training hall! It might very well cave in!
What? Maya!
It seems to have passed.
Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go!
Was? Where?
To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, all right?
Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready.
Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering Zongzheim with you.
Thank you. The moment I said that, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright.
You looked worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth?
Come on, let's go!
I knew it.
We've gotta hurry to the inner temple and...
Right!
Ah! What are you doing here?
How could I have...
How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up?
Oh! Hey! Why am I the one getting whipped?
She's gone.
No!
The defendant, Iris, she's... gone.
Gone where?
She fled. She escaped.
Was?
So, it was just now... during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes.
I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes and I stupidly passed out.
That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it?
That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she only could have escaped to this side.
We haven't seen her.
Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom.
Wait, Edgeworth. Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet?
Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross.
No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth.
What are you talking about?
Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake.
Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary.
Right.
Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall's sacred cavern now!
All right. Let's go.
Finally, you take me along with you. Fortunately, the sacred cavern didn't cave in. But what we found was something none of us would have ever expected.
What the hell?
How can there be...
Even more locks.
What is the meaning of this? Iris? Iris, please tell me! What the heck is going on?
Right. Is this what Godot was talking about?
Yeah, the trick locks.
Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Mr. Edgeworth? I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What?
During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here.
So, you're saying you can't undo the new locks?
Yes.
If only I was stronger.
Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face.
Like you'll want to talk with your face all green.
Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm perfect.
There's no telling what sort of mistake you could make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth.
Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in a corner of the garden.
Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles.
I see. Well, thanks for your help, Franziska. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris?
No, not at all.
I don't like the tone of her voice. Why did you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see.
In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that.
I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was alright,
But was?
then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door, and... Who in the world would have done something like this?
Iris, what's the deal with all these trick locks?
These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Korean tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it.
And you aren't the one who sets these locks.
I don't think it's that simple, Franziska von Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them.
What does that mean?
It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, Franziska. The first one.
Yes, that's correct.
Was?
Iris, try to think, please. Is there any way around this?
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination of each one, I could remove them. But...
It will take time, won't it?
yes, about a day if I had to guess.
A whole day?!
Well, it's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us?
Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
We've got to wait another day. Hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call on your inner strength now. Okay, it's time to put this to rest. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix Wright?
I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen that same evening at the Inner Temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime at Hazakura Temple too.
Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple. It's as if you were...
Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. And it looks like that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Son of a bitch. There's something going on here that we don't know about. You know what? If you don't want to talk, that's fine. I'm gonna get some air. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather some more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls. While I'm at it, I might as well check up on him. The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's gotta be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time.
How could I have done that?
Christ. I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth.
Ah!
Hey, don't you dare run away!
What do you want, Wright?
What do I want?
If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away!
Sigh. I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris.
Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible.
Oh boy, I have to deal with this now. So, you guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here, huh?
There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime. That's why.
You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow?
Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder.
But surely, you don't suspect Maya, do you?
We have to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right?
So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes, huh?
No. Thankfully, my nightmares have stopped. But still, if the ground gives me even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath.
17 years ago, when we were little school kids at the same elementary school, Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. It all started with that big quake that hit the courthouse.
Yes. I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense lawyer. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself.
Edgeworth, it's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 3 years ago, right? Remember all that?
You think I don't know that? I was there! But it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake, and not after you saved me.
Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think. So no more of this self-pity, okay?
Let's Step Project.